If I will say 1 milliampere, that means 1 10 raised power minus 3 ampere, or it is 0.001 ampere, or 1 over 1000 ampere. If we will divide 1 ampere into 1000 pieces, one piece out of 1000 is called 1 milliampere. Engineering notation. This is part 2 of our last video. In last video we discussed decimal notation, standard notation, ordinary notation, regular notation. These are the same. Then we took a review about scientific notation, that is power of 10. Then we discussed engineering notation, that is also power of 10. It is modified shape of scientific notation. And then we discussed metric prefixes. In this session we will discuss in detail why we need it and how it works. Before starting conversion, if we have a very clear concept about notation system and the values, that is much better to dig it deep before moving forward. Value starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From 0 to 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. Here 10, 10 until 99 we have units and tens, and then here is 100. From 100 to 999 we have hundreds, then 1000, then 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. This is decimal notation. From 0 to 9 we will write from 0 to 9. From 10 to 99 there is one category. Then 101 to 999, this is one category. Then each stage, when one digit is added, the format will change. In decimal notation we will write figures like this. If there is fraction, we will write 11.2, 7.6, 1001.9, 100,000.001, whatsoever. Then another format, that is scientific. From 0 to 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any digit. Let's suppose 8, 10 raised power 0. 10 raised power 0 is equal to 1. 1 multiplied by 8, 8. 3, 10 raised power 0. 3 into 1, 3. If we have 10, if we will divide this 10 with the base 10, that will equal to 1. That means if we have 10 divided by 10, that means it is dividing one time. So base number will be selected 1 into 10 raised power 1. If we have 11, what we will do? 1.1 10 raised power 1. If we have 17.6, in that situation This dot will move to the left side. 1.76 10 raised power 1, because here 11 we moved one digit to the left side to place decimal, that is 10 raised power 1. Now if we will multiply 1.76 with 10, it will the same, 17.6. If we have 100, this 100 we will take one common, then there are two zeros. That means if we will multiply 10 with 10 two times, that will equal to 100. That means 10 raised power 2. It is equal to 1 into 10 into 10. We have 300. That means 3. We have two zeros. 3 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10, it is 300. So 3 10 raised power, these two tens, 10 raised power 2. This exponent, this raised power will indicate that how many times the 10 will be multiplied with 10. Let's suppose I have 878. We will place dot after first digit in the left side. Before this, dot was here. We moved 2 steps to the left side to convert this decimal into scientific notation. When we are moving left side, we will write 8.78 multiply with 10 raised power 2. Or we can write 8.78 10 exponent 2. 8.78 10 circumflex 2. When we have 1000, it is 10 raised power 3. Let's say we have 4000. We will place dots after first digit 1, 2, 3 here. That means 4.00 multiply with 10 raised power 3, or 4 10 raised power 3. If we have 7071 1, 2, 3 here dot, and we will place 10 raised power 3. It is scientific notation. Let's suppose we have this value 1 million, 6 zeros. Let's suppose 7 3 401. In this situation 7300401, we will move 1 2 3 4 5 6 here. 7.3000401 10 raised power 6. Here 10 raised power 12. 3 6 9 12. It is scientific notation. In scientific notation, 1 10 raised power 1, 10 raised power 2, 1 10 raised power 3, 1 10 raised power 4. $45,200. This is the number 45,200. So 45200. We will move 1 2 3 4 and we will place dot here. When we will place dot here, we moved dot 4 position to the left side, so it is 4.52 10 raised power 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to revert it, 4.52, this exponent means 10 will be multiplied 4 times. 10 by 10 by 10, 10. The first two tens will remove this dot. It will 452 by 10 by 10. We will add two zeros, so 45200. Simply we can calculate it, we can convert it, we can revert it. We have engineering notation that is multiple of 3. From 0 to 999, everything will be written normally. Then we have 1 into 10 raised power 3. 4, 5 will not used because in engineering system we will place dot after 3 digits. If 999.9999, that will be written same as is. After that we will write 10 raised power 3 until here. Then 10 raised power 6. Then 10 raised power 9. Then 10 raised power 12. To simplify it more and more, 10 raised power 3 is kilo. That is equal to 1000. Same. This number is indicating 1000 as we discussed here. 1 million, 10 raised power 6, it is mega. M. Then giga, G. Then tera, T. Most of the time in electronics engineering, these numbers are used. This format is used to indicate, to mention, to express larger amounts, larger values. But there is another story that is slightly different. As we say in electronics engineering, we deal with small values, small amounts, or very large amounts. Very large amounts, giga, tera, mega. Let's see smaller amounts. Here we set 0 to 9. But there is something between 0 and 1. Now we will discuss this one. Here we have 0. Here we have 1. If we divide 0 to 1, let's suppose here, 0.5, 1 over 2. If we will divide it by 4, here 0.5, 0.75, 0.25. If you will divide by 10, that will 1 over 10. This is 1 over 4. That is in our routine life. We say quarter, half kilo, 3 quarters, and kilo. Half liter, quarter liter, 3 quarters, like that. When we say 1 over 10, it is 0.1. That means we divided 0 to 1, any unit, either it is kilo, liter, meter, volt, ohm, anything. From 0 to 1, we divided into 4 portions, that is 1 over 4. But when we divide with 1 over 10, that is 0.1 in decimal. In scientific notation, it will be called 1 into 10 raised power minus 1. When we will reverse it, 1 will be divided by 10, that will equal to 0.1. It is called deciliter, decimeter, whatsoever. If we will divide 0 to 1 into 100 portions, 1 over 100. that will 0.01. In scientific notation, it will be called 1 10 raised power minus 2. That is centimeter, centiliter. If we will divide into 1000 portions from 0 to 1, 1000 pieces, one piece out of these 1000 will be called 1 thou or 1 over 1000. It is 0.001. After decimal, we have 1, 2, 3 places. That means 1 into 10 raised power minus 3. It is called milli. Now this is common in engineering and scientific. And we will mention with prefix m. Anytime we will see 1 m, that is 1 milli. That means 0.001 or 1 into 10 raised power minus 3. If we will divide 0 to 1 into 10,000 pieces, one piece out of 10,000 will be called 1 over 10,000. So it will 0.1231. This one will stand at 4th position. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 10 raised power minus 4. There is no SI prefix. It will not use in engineering. Then 1 over 100,000. It is 0.1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. 1 10 raised power minus 5. There is no standard SI prefix for this unit. 1 over 1 million. 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 1. It is 1 into 10 raised power minus 6. It is called micro. Its symbol is Greek letter mu. It is common in scientific notation, engineering notation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 1. It is 1 10 raised power minus 7. There is no standard SI prefix. 10 raised power minus 8. 1 over 1 billion. If we will divide from 0 to 1 into 1 billion pieces, one piece out of 1 billion will be called 10 raised power minus 9. It is nano. It is common in scientific notation, engineering notation. Same way, 10 raised power minus 10, minus 11, minus 12. It is pico. Most of the time, this pico is smallest unit that is used in electronics. Metric prefix. And here is symbol. This is equivalent value in scientific notation. These are the smaller units. If I will say 1 milliampere, that means 1 10 raised power minus 3 ampere, or it is 0.001 ampere, or 1 over 1000 ampere. If we will divide 1 ampere into 1000 pieces, one piece out of 1000 is called 1 milliampere. Let's suppose we say 47 microfarad. Why this engineering notation is used in this manner? It is to simplify, it is to understand, it is to express the things in simplest ways. If someone will go to any shopkeeper and he says, I need 0.000001 farad capacitor, or I need 1 into 10 raised power minus 6 farad capacitor, that will something strange that is difficult to understand, difficult to express, difficult to write, difficult to read. Instead of a long notations, a simplified system that is called engineering notation that is used to express things. When we say 47 microfarad, 47 10 raised power minus 6 farad. That means 47 over 1 million. That this capacitor value is 47 parts from 1 million parts of a farad. In simple ways, if we divide 1 farad into 1 million parts, just only, let's suppose, from here to here 1 million parts. This capacitor value will stand here from 0 to 47. From 0 to 1 million is here. We divided from 0 to 1 into these parts, but our capacitor value is just only in this zone, 47 microfarad. In this session we covered what is decimal notation, how it is divided. Then we discussed scientific notation, how to express decimal notation into scientific notation, and then we discussed smaller units. We divided 0 to 1 into 4 pieces, that is quarter system. Then we said if we divide with 1 over 10 pieces, 1 piece out of 10 pieces will be called deci. In scientific notation it will be written 1 into 10 raised power minus 1. If we will divide this length into 1000 pieces, 1 piece out of 1000 will be called 1 into 10 raised power minus 3. In metric prefix SI system it will be called milli, its symbol is M. When we will see small m, we will say it is 1 piece out of 1000 pieces of any unit. If we say 4 mega ohm, that means 4 into 1 million. .3 kilo ohm. That means 3.3 10 raised power 3. 3.3 10 raised power 3 is 10 into 10 into 10. This exponent indicating that 10 will be multiplied 3 times with 10. This is 1, 2, 3. This is exponent. So 3.3 multiply with 1000, it is 3300 ohm. If you think this video is informative, give a thumb up. If you have any question, please write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.